Greetings, everybody. Happy Christmas in advance. Today, we are here once again. You see, our political history in Nigeria is too big for one terrorist group to hide, we have to know where we are coming from for us to know where we are going to. You see, I always, when I make video here, I always say, use America for example. I said America will invade a country like Iraq, Iran, whatever. Maybe they will claim they are there to make peace. Sometimes they will be bombing places they don't supposed to be bombing. They will not say they have made a mistake and hide it. They will still say it on their CNN and say, oh, they mistakenly bombed a certain school, people died there. Not that they can keep it if they want to. But when you hide the truth, when the truth come out, your name will be sorry. So that is the reason why you have to say the truth all the time. Sometimes I will say, the president is a fair president. When you tell us, you want to propagate lies against this president, he has failed. Okay. You want to lie. Okay. What is it? What are you trying to cook? I want to say Jubrin. Oh, Jubrin. Okay. It's not true. But it's Jubrin. Okay, no problem. Then all of us, we cue to it because we know that what we are doing it for political reasons. We know it is not true, but we are doing it. Then we'll understand and then we'll back you up. Not where you are stupid, deceiving yourself, and you can and try to deceive us. It will not work. Come on, it will not work. So our history, what happened in the past, it is what we must, very, very important. Very, very important. We'll begin to preach it every day. You see, these people that is fighting, insulting, ready to die, ready to kill people, eating human being, it is what they put in their head every day, the lies. Some of these monkeys still believe the idiot Inadekan is going to come out and give them beer. Biafra is like, to them, it's like going to market and buy mango or going to the market and buy orange. Yeah. That's what they think. They think, they think it's like biscuits, where children share biscuits. Cut for me. You break it, take one part, and let me take the other part. They think to divide the country just like that. And sometimes they will tell you, we won't leave anybody behind. You leave anybody behind. That's good. So all your people in Kano, they are coming back, right? You have an agreement with them. All of them will come back. You are not going to leave any. So you are not going to leave anybody behind. You are claiming you have your people in Delta, in Edo, in River, in where? Don't worry. When the time we all go clear, when all of them go relocate, you all go clear that time. You know. Well, we are not here to repeat what we have been saying, but to confirm the yesterday program of our brother Ijele and Dr. Paul Okoye. You know, yesterday they really confirmed what I have been saying. What you know, I'm very happy. You know, how the man, this very man, let me show his picture. How he put it yesterday. You see, when I see Igbos like this, confirming the truth, telling you the way it is, without fear or favor. He didn't say, I am Igbo man, let me hide the truth. He didn't say that. Because if you want solution to our problem in Nigeria, if you want the South to come together as one, we have to always tell ourselves, you know, the truth. Because it's only the truth that can set us free. Before we go, there is this video I would like you to listen to before we go. I'm not going to talk too much. Dr. Paul Okoye is going to do the talking anyway. I will be stopping the video and confirming what I have been saying. I've been saying it here. They said, I don't like, no, I like you. What I'm telling you, the style of government we are operating in Nigeria, your brother destroy it and introduce this style of government. If you don't like Nigeria, don't curse my uncle, don't curse my brother, don't curse any Eduman, don't. If you don't like Nigeria, you can go and commit suicide and kill your brother there, hit them. I have no problem with you. But mentioning Edo man, Orobo man, Shekiri man, which I know, Edo man, Shekiri, Robo, all these tribes, they are not the reason why you are suffering. We are going to take this thing one after the other. Lagos State GDP is about 33 billion. Lagos State GDP is about 33 billion. River State GDP is about 20-something billion. Delta State GDP is about 19 to 18 billion. Oyo State GDP is about 16-point-something billion. The whole 5 states in Igbo land, Oyo State is richer than the whole 5 states in Igbo land. Are you aware? Edo State is about 13-point-something billion. The whole 5 states in Igbo land is about 15 billion. So, Edo State generates almost 13 billion to federal government. The whole 5 states generate about 15 billion. And they are giving them there 5 allocation. And they have 5 governors. You know, you see these 5 governors, their salary, they pay them with Nigeria oil money salary. They pay these 5 governors in Igbo land. I'm not talking about location, though. I'm talking about their salary as Igbo man. They pay 5 governors, Igbo 5 governors with our oil money. You know, as we speak, the governor, Edo State have about 4 or 5 tribes there. Edo man is the governor there now, which 2024 another tribe will come in. So what am I trying to say here? Should know who they are marginalizing. Should know the nonsense you take for some people. My guy, you are not the one that is running Nigeria. Should be proud of yourself. If somebody wants to solve Nigerian problem, that doesn't mean the person will come and be washing cloth in your head, talking to you anyhow, as if you are his problem. My guy, stand your ground. Those stand your ground. They cry, they are marginalizing the North. The power must come to the North. Boko Haram, bomb, 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 bomb. At the end of the day, is to give power to North. It happens before the Yorubas. They kill Abiola. Yoruba want to go. Obasanjo take, they give them. They are doing their own, is to give them, not to give you. Don't carry another person load. We are the minorities. Don't let them deceive you. Okay, thank you. Lagos is like 3 billion. God bless you, my brother. I believe your name show those here. You are from the east. I don't know if you are the one that hates me because what I'm saying. You are right. Lagos, the 5 states in Igbo land is about I think it's about 15 billion. Oyo State, only Oyo State GDP is bigger than the whole 5 states. You understand me? Why am I saying this? If the people in Lagos and even in Oyo State, it might be Igbos contributed to this. You understand me? Contribute to it anyway. It might, but what I'm trying to say, no, Oyo State GDP is not up to 42 now. Lagos is the biggest now. Oyo State is not up to. No, Eastern State is not up to 56. I don't know the statistic you are trying to. Wait, I'm coming. I'm coming, my brother. So, okay, I'm coming. I like this kind of conversation. We all learn like this, So, what we do here is to sanitize the mind of our people, to be who you are. Don't let anybody bully you or deceive you in any way. Be who you are. That is what we do here. I'm coming. So, like I said, this video really, today's program is to confirm our brother, to confirm the yesterday's show. I was with them. I called on the show, and I had my own view. Somebody like Obido Bienu, because the one that is doing their fight with Uchimefo, I am somebody who believes so much in the truth. Whatever I do, wherever I go, I contributed when Obido Bienu, we'll be playing the video. I'm coming. So I contributed when Obido Bienu and Edalima came and started talking about contraction. That's what they do. Obido Bienu called and started talking about contraction. So I called, I let them understand. This Obido Bienu, this your contraction you are talking about. You are the one that training up they can. You build him up. You understand me? Okay, and here, like this, our brother, you are, as of 2020, you said last year. Okay, the one I have here, 2021 GDP. He said Lagos State GDP is 33.679 billion, 2021. River State GDP about 21.73 billion. Delta State is about 16.749 billion. Which Oyo State is about 16 point something. So the whole 5 states, okay, I'm coming. Edo State is about 11 point something billion. And Kano follow. Kano is about, Edo is about 12 something. I think Kano is about 11. I don't know. Something not clear here. Kano is one following, or we are one following Kano. Imo State is also rich. We can't hide that. Imo State is also rich. So those are the seven richest states in Nigeria. Imo State is included. Let us not look at these are the seven richest states in Nigeria. You understand me? So I'm coming. This is 2021. 2021. So my brother, maybe you are talking about 2020. I don't know what you, because how you put it on there. But in this place, they said 10. Another 10 richest states in Nigeria. Yeah, look at it. 10. Lagos first, Rivers, Delta, Oyo, Imo, Kano, Edo, Akwa Ibom, Ogun State, and Kaduna. Those are the 10 richest states. But what we are trying to say here is this. At the end of the day, one state in the West, GDP is bigger than the whole 5 states you have there. There are some states in Igbo land, they generate nothing. They said Ebonyi is one of the poorest states in Nigeria. Are you aware? It's one of, I think when we're about 36 states, Ebonyi State is about 33. That's the reason why people from Ebonyi, they don't want restructure. They want it. They just love it the way it is. You understand me? But Ebonyi State is very rich. But they have salt there. It's a land of salt. But we have to social that country. But let us not go into that. Let us stay focused. This will be another topic for another day. Let's stay focused on the history. Why we are here. Why things are rough. Now, like I said, this our brother, Dr. Paul Okoye, is going to be the one that will be doing the talking. I will be stopping. But before we go, let me play you this very video.
If we can identify the bandits that have been killing people recklessly, you don't have to waste time to kill them. And I'm sure some of you are of that. Then you start talking about human rights. Which right? What of the right of the people that were killed? Small children, women raped by these people. And then when the Nigerian army stands up to them, and then they kill our soldiers, ambush them, put AIDs or whatever to blow them up, and then when you start asking me question about their human rights. This is very unfortunate. I must say it. So what do you want the military to do? Not to do the fight? Not to have casualties in the course of the fight? Honestly, you are my friends, but I'm blunt. One of the major problems in this country is the press. I swear, you people are not helping. Instead of playing the angel, you play the devil. It doesn't help us. Why don't you play the angel? We are fighting this war. I don't know whether you are from the Northwest. But you know how these people have made life. To me, if we can identify the bandits that have been killing people recklessly, you don't have to waste time to kill them.
So I played that video for reasons. All these Boko boys, they are arresting. There is no need when you arrest these people, they'll come and be telling you human rights, just like Nnamdi Kanu. There's no right for criminals. The people in Nnamdi Kanu boys are killing. They pay those heads of these guys they put in that basket. Did they care if these people have human rights? So when you arrest this criminal, they will come and start telling you they should. That stupid boy, so worry, will be talking about Nnamdi Kanu.
Did Nnamdi Kanu know that others have rights when he was saying everywhere is Biafra land? Did they know that people from the south, they have right to say you are not part of their nonsense? All their brothers, they are beheading now. They are butchering, eating. They cook their brother eating. Did they care these people have rights? The traditional ruler they killed, did they kill the Biafra? I play this video before we start. Come and be saying, you know, they can't right. That guy have no right. There's no right in the zoo. He knows. He knows. That guy is not coming back. He can't. They knows. You can only flesh muscles in the southeast. And I promise you people, 6 months from now, Igbos are waking up with what happened yesterday, with that program. You have Igbos. They are all waking up. Enough of this nonsense. Biafra, it is because they welcome the criminal Ojukwu. Now, let us go to their videos. Because to confirm what I have been saying, lying will not take anybody anywhere. We all are suffering in Nigeria. Igbo man contributed. Igbo man is the genesis, not until they preach the truth. That is the reason why I love this Igbo guy, Dr. Paul Okoye. You are the part of the reason people are crying restructuring now. The North will not allow you to restructure this country to go back to regional government, the style of government we agreed on before we got independent. Igbo man single-handedly pull it down. Then come and sit here and be insulting. It is unacceptable. Because what you do now based on what you claim what happened in the past. That's the reason why people behave the way you do. You talk anyhow. Let's talk about the past. That's why we are here. So yesterday, like I was saying, I called when Obido Bino before gang. They were all IPOB within our Dekano before. Called and begin to at his age. They said it's almost 70s or something. At his age, he was kind of like reckless talk, talking about contraction. The word contraction. Is it not your people that sign amalgamation? Is it not the same contraction they hand over to your brother? It is contraction. It's not contraction. Then I call in and make him understand. He should be ashamed of himself at your age. You building and they can up. You gave him this voice. You gave him the cutlass. You make him God. You were all serving him. Now that he kick you out, you jump to Uchime. From there you are contraction. People are talking about how people are dying in the east. What they're supposed to be doing, what they are not doing. You call him, begins to making noise saying to get out. Get out from where? You're already out. You're already out. Get out with you. Bunch of what is his name? George Oyibe. Those are confused silly people. When you see them talking, they always tell you what will favor them. They want to bet it. Well, about 2 days ago, I watched the stupid George Oyibe, because he said one northern governor, I don't know the state governor from the north said, we have to restructure this country. And he gave his own reasons. Then he now used it as a program. They want to, he did not restructure Ojukwu. All this kind of stupid talk. Ojukwu was not very criminal. Ojukwu was there when the brother destroyed this country, introduced this style of government. He didn't drag his brother. He didn't drag his brother to Abori. What they planned to against the rest of us turn against them. Now remember, let us go to Abori. Then what happened? They humbled Ojukwu, the criminal. He came back and joined the Northern political party. When these people, they think they are talking to fools. And I like the way this man put it. The South are not stupid. They know all these things. They know what you are up to. You keep deceiving yourself with lies, lying to yourself. Ojukwu was not a very criminal. I started it. A lot of people used to see Ojukwu as, I said, no, that man was a criminal. Then the jail, all of them know it. Even this man make it clear. Say, Ojukwu was his friend. But the truth is that I'll play you videos, but let me go to that program yesterday. So I call him and let Bido Bienu understand. He should shut his mouth at his age. He's not supposed to be talking like that. And he started commenting, one dead. I thank God for my sister. Blessed, don't call him and confirm it. Those are this kind of people. That are the reason why this unrest in Igbo land. They are in faraway land, getting setting fire in their region. And they will come here. People are talking about something important. He called it talk about contraction. How to get out of the contraction? What are you getting out of? Get out now. Get out contraction. What are you? When you are getting out, Get that alone. Don't get that alone. Don't impose your Biafra on anybody. You can't. Making noise every day. This set of people, we must continue. We must continue to tell these people the truth. Let them know. Look, grow up. Because it is very clear the way they behave on social media now. You know that, yes, these people are sick. These people are completely sick. And you see the reason why we are progressing. We are progressing. What can't you see? The more they fight us, the more they fail. Because we are for the truth. Biafra cannot come. Biafra is dead. Biafra cannot come. That's the gospel truth. Biafra is dead. It's dead. It can't come. They buried Biafra with Ojukwu. So let us play the videos now. Biafra cannot come. There's something like Biafra.
Why not a passport going to people or suffering system verification because they stand up the white man in a bus? Somebody like Martin Luther, you want Montgomery work like in second class, and Mahatma Gandhi said no. What happened? The president of Nigeria was an Igbo man.
Okay, wait.
I've explained it before, and telling me.
Listen, now we are going to play the video how all this nonsense started. The reason why me and you, we are in a country. You know, there's something some of our people don't understand. They destroy, pulling down the regional structure. They took our right from us. You know, let me put it again. That's the reason. When you hate me for what I'm saying, you know, I see some, you know, I have other pages, you know. I just write something like, you know, what happened in the past. You still see some of our branded, confused people insult me. Sometimes there is some when you see your brother talking like he will kind of how am I going to put it? It pains me, you know. What I posted. You know, I'll see some people who say, okay, is he a lie? Are you saying it's a lie, or you just want to insult your brother? Because what I posted is what happened in the past. Are you saying it's a lie or what? Because you can't just come and insult people and go. Am I lying? If I'm lying, say it. Oh, you understand? When some people just feel like you are from Edo State, for instance. They destroy, when they pull the regional structure, they make you powerless. They reduce you in Nigeria. They reduce us. They took our power from us. If you don't know, regional government, you have your own police. Your own police. You read your own budget. Whatever you have in your land is yours. Whatever you are doing there, the oil in your land, no Fulani can enter your territory with cows and say, no. It's your land. Your police. We are not talking about police like whatever you do, that, you know, to go back to that kind of life or that kind of government now. Sometimes I sit down and think, okay, if they say like Edo and Delta, or just Edo, be your own country, how are we going to do it? Can we do it? Because to run the country, can we do it? Because all these years, it is about federal government. We are going back, we are trying to say, okay, let the structure of this country go back to regional government. Can we still, as a people, as Africa, you know, some people say state police, we are not mature enough to have state police. If you watch our national television, people say it. If we don't, like, people are afraid, like, look at the way our governors behave. If you create state police, they will use it against their people. That means Africa, we black, we are not mature enough. How can you say we are not mature enough for ordinary state police, ordinary state police? If, for instance, Iboma did not destroy that regional structure, by now, people will be thinking, because then, whether they are suffering in Zamfara, it's not my business. They have bandits there. It's not your business. Whatever they do, they don't affect you. Buhari cannot go to China and borrow money in our name. You know, all this money is Buhari, but not only Buhari, it's not about Buhari. Go to China and borrow money. It's on your head, on my head. They borrow this money. Listen very carefully. About a few weeks ago, they went to China to borrow some money. And what they are going to do with the money, they will do these trains. I don't say in Kano, this one to Lagos, the other one. Some politicians from the southeast, especially from those senators from Ebonyi, said, okay, all this money you just borrowed from China now, the whole Nigeria is going to pay this money. Okay, why is it that you are going to spend this money on a few states in the north, and they have some Yoruba state to it, so that it will look as if it's north and south? No. All these things, all this infrastructure in Lagos, Ibadan, Lagos, Abuja, we are not seeing it in South. And they are borrowing this money all in the name of everybody. You will pay, me will pay. But when they borrow this money, they use it for infrastructure in the north. And because of the style of government we are operating, it is federal government style. Who introduced it? It is Igbo man. That is what we are saying. So for Igbo to be telling me he wants Biafra, nothing wrong. But talking to me anyhow, when you are measuring the Biafra, and you'll be talking nonsense, talking my history, then my history got to do with your Biafra. My history is rough. My king is bad. We bad people. Then leave us in fuck alone. You made the mistake calling us out. You know how they can. He made the biggest mistake. And there is no forgiveness. When you offend the Holy Spirit according to the Christian, there is no forgiveness. There is no forgiveness for Inadika. He's not coming back. And they are going to hang him for others to learn that on another day, when you are fighting for Biafra, my God, you see where they speak, Bia, carry on from there. Don't cross disturbing others. Because you see that your southeast region Oyibo created, put for your head, and your Biafra. We are not under colonial master now. Even though, you see, we got our Midwestern region through referendum. Any tribe now don't want to be part of that Midwest. They are very free. That is freedom of choice. Now, let us go to this.
Touch it again. I think there is nothing like a ceremonial president. The president is always the first citizen of every nation. Okay. Like we go to the UK, we have the Queen. The Queen is the first citizen. So the Queen is the number one person in UK. You cannot expect the Prime Minister to go and or the Queen to go and take salute from the Prime Minister. Or the Prime Minister go and take the salute from the Queen. Actually, it's the Queen that swear him into power. So he could not have accepted the post of the Prime Minister when he is the foremost Nigerian, the first Governor General of Nigeria. It's not possible. So he was the president because in a parliamentary system of government, the president is the number one and is head of the judiciary, while the Prime Minister is prima facie the first among the ministers. But the president remains a president. So I know for a long time, people have said, pass on this negative information that Bukatakoda was in charge because this was a ceremonial president. There's nothing called ceremonial president. No. The world we live today, there are still countries that practice parliamentary system of government. The form of government we practice them was a parliament.
Listen, this man is trying to analyze everything. They lie to you that it was a ceremonial president, Nnamdi Azikiwe, just a ceremonial president. No, Nnamdi Azikiwe was the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. So when they killed Tafawa Balewa, that is the reason why his own brothers need his signature. They wanted, he must sign. He was the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. They sent him some books, some documents for him to sign so that Aguiyi Ironsi will become the next president. Aguiyi Ironsi, when he signed, he first thing, the first assignment of Aguilos is to put down the regional structure and introduce the one that will favor Igbo forever. You see, have you ever heard these animals? Now they can preach what we are preaching now. No. They cut all this part away. They will start from 1970. They come kill my papa. They come kill my mama. We were just children of God, minding our business. We were just there doing anything, make no trouble. And then come. They start their war, come and kill the children of God. Even in the war, they said they were not the aggressor. Ask them what they were doing in another region. Ask them what they were. They were trying to conquer Yoruba land, conquer the Western region. If not the help of the Western region and the Midwestern region. I said the Igbos must apologize first, especially to the people of the Midwest and to the entire country. So, the entire country will not apologize to them. First, Igbo must apologize. Then the country will not apologize to them. Two ways. For you claiming victims, don't let them bury the truth. We thank God. People that listen to us knows. Are we lying here? We are not lying. It is what happened in the past. This stupid George Onyibe. That's the reason why. I don't know. George Onyibe, he don't want to repent. He said he's from Anioma, and he keep fooling himself. He always crying. They beat us. They do us. They are doing this. Who are these they? These guys are sick. Now this our brother is analyzing it. He's analyzing it. Listen.
Into the system of government, and the president has always the head of the government. Now, when we got power, or when we had our independence,
okay.
Now I've said already. Somehow, for no reason, or at least a reason I cannot comprehend.
Okay.
Your brother, who is my brother, an Igbo man from Onitsha, decided to organize a coup.
Okay.
And that person that organized the coup is Emmanuel Ifad. And the president of Nigeria is Nnamdi Azikiwe, the whole of Onitsha.
Okay.
So we had an Onitsha man that organized a coup against an Onitsha man.
Okay.
This is the truth of the matter. Now, there are so many stupid things that have been said about this coup. But the truth about it is that the people that organized the coup were Igbos.
Okay.
Sometimes they tell you that they wanted to organize the coup well after the coup to bring in a war to come and rule.
It's a lie.
We don't know. We didn't hear that officially. That is speculation. Because you don't think that somebody.
Well, I will show another video here where the criminal Juku were saying we are all suffering in Nigeria today because of the 1966 coup. Juku, I'll bring that now. Juku. Now, okay. Let me keep that. Okay. Useless Uchuku. Listen up. This group of people think they have sense. You understand me? They said, the coup they were doing, the coup is about to make Yoruba man the president. Okay. Okay. Well, this guy, Dr. Okoye explained everything. Say that is the joke of the century. Igbo man risk his life. Go to the north. He will name the people, the generals, the northern police, soldiers, northern politicians, Igbo slaughter in the north. He will name all of them. They slaughtered them. They went there and killed. You know, I've been saying it. I said, what is the meaning of a premier? A premier is like a state governor. Like, I want a new country. I'll just go to Ekiti, go and be fighting or killing Ekiti state governor. What the Ekiti state governor got to do with us fighting for like Midwestern country or Niger Delta country? What does even Lagos state governor got to do? If I must fight somebody, I'll be fighting the president of the country, not a state. Premier is like the governor in the state. You said Nigeria will tire you. You did not kill your own premier, Michael Okpara. You went to the north. You go and kill their premier. You went to Yoruba land and killed their premier. Okay, wait. Okay, what about the premier in the Midwest? You know what? The premier then, the Midwestern premier, was Anioma that speak Bia like them. Very dangerous people. That one speak Bia like them. He speak almost, you know, they can't kill those ones. The people they kill is Yoruba premier. And so Yoruba they come to the door, you are all mad. I'm not saying we should not love each other in this house. We love each other with the truth, with respect. If you are not ready for the truth, there's no need of coming together. We come together when you don't like. Say it the way it is. If it is green, call it green. Blue, call it blue. Then we can come together. You can't say we come together when you are lying. You only talk about the things that will favor you, that make you look like a saint. Meanwhile, you are the devil here. We can come together like that. You understand me? Now, let us go back.
To go and lay down his life, to go and bring another person to come and rule. But let us presume that that's what he intended to do. There's no fact to substantiate or support that. It's a speculation. What we do know is that Igbos organized a coup. Let us be very frank about it. Because part of the things we are not honest with is that we don't want to accept this obvious fact that Igbos organized a coup. Because the person that initiated the coup was Emmanuel with Onwa Sueku. Nzogu was brought in by Yanu Foro, who is very good friend.
Listen, this man said, I've been saying it here. Is it not what I have been saying? Emmanuel Ifeanyi organized that coup. Anu Foro, his brother, another Igbo man, Anu Foro, they were both together. It was later they now invited because Emmanuel Uzogu, the Anioma man from Delta, you know, they speak almost the same language. They now introduce that one. That one feels, you know, they say Anioma who see themselves as Igbo. So, those are the kind of Igbo they use. Although that's how they use these Anioma people, Ika people. Ujuku use them and say they are Igbos, they are one name, Biabla. Join them. When the Nigerian army, he bombed the bridge and left these people to die. That is Asaba massacre thing. That one is another topic for another day. How they deceive the Ika people. Because if you say we are together, you can't bomb the bridge. Ojuku bombed the bridge and left these people to die just like that. After deceiving them, they are part of Igbo. If they are part of Igbo and you went outside to go and make trouble, when Nigerian government is coming, don't bomb the bridge. Let everybody fight and die there. Because you bomb the bridge so that they will not enter the real Igbo land. You understand what I'm saying now? So, that one is another topic for another day. Now, this man said, how can you say it is not Igbo? It was the Malefadi organizer. They organized it for Aguyi Ronsi. They organized that coup for Aguyi Ronsi. Is that not what I've been saying here? No, they said no, I'm lying. It is Igbo man that is confirming it now. We all know. How can a military governor, president, or head of state takes over power, not even up to 1 month? You are telling the country the style of government they are operating. You cancel it now. There is no premier again. It is you. You are the Oga Patapata now. You are the president. Everybody must report to you. all this your this Midwest police, you don't have your police now. It is federal government police. Yoruba, you don't have your police. My God. Then after 50 years, this group of people, they have never blamed this their brother. So this their brother who introduced this style of government. They are blaming me, blaming people, especially other people king. My God, it's my responsibility to tell you people you are mad. You are inadequate. In that boy, una go hear that. You know, somebody say we have to keep saying it now so that other people will not come out on that because this their IPOB inadequate. That one, we don't kill these ones. Honestly, this is their agitation, Igbo supremacy. They were trying to do how you see all these their followers begin to speak Igbo or the way they were doing it. You see these people they are brainwashing. They now kind of speaking Igbo. You know, using they don't longer call God like. Edo man will not be calling God or Sanobua. To be saying to the extent they not call Chineke from Chineke to what again? This their Elohim, Mokoko, Biama, all these their stupid gods in there in Arochuku. You know, it is the amount of brainwash for people like us. God brought us. We are here to let the people know. These people, no way. Those are snake. That's the reason why when you tell them you are stupid, you people are liars, you are criminals, and they will say, I steal money, some like bad devil, the other one steal money, the other one criminal. They will preserve one idiot. Their master, our leader, is the only one. To the extent, his own brother is a criminal. His own brother pretended him. They sold him to Nigeria's government. All these monkeys like Faith or Gala or Motel, all of them. Including that stupid Sophia and that monkey face, all these fools. They'll be saying all these people are criminals. The only person that is not a criminal, it is Nnamdi Kanu. Who trained them? Okay. And Nnamdi Kanu brother sold Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi family sold Nnamdi Kanu. Every day still, we see Nnamdi Kanu with his brother and smiling inside the court. Nnamdi Kanu did not tell you my brother kidnapped me. My brother sold me to Nigeria, or my brother sell me out. You will not relate to Nnamdi Kanu. Now you know who they sell out. Now you know who be the enemy. You know they go court. Not be you carry and go court. Not be you kidnapping and come from Kenya. His brother they do security, brother. Now you they come say his brother betrayed him. Nnamdi Kanu tell you say his brother betrayed him. So all this money when brother they steal, all of them they steal. He don't know. Then he say it's a stupid leader. Now this kind of leader we get for Nigeria. People stealing money, snakes stealing money, president not they know. How can you create a group where everybody are criminals? Sell out. People they sell it. They even sell you join up. Make all of them go home. Bastard. You don't do. Make all of them you not foolish. Make them go home. Now in the beginning you know the group will go better people. In the beginning, when I never even pass junction now, you steal money. The other one betray the can not betray the can family sell him out. And that one they sharp the US. US not know the whereabouts of your monkey leader for 8 days. Make I leave now, make we stay focused on this one because now.
For the major banjo that joined them, the rest were Igbos. Okay. Now, let us leave the people that organized the coup because I've told you that the coup was initiated by Manuel Fagina and no other person.
Yeah.
No other person.
Yeah.
Now, how was this coup executed?
Okay.
The execution proper. Our fallout was that 27 Northerners were killed. 27.
Wait.
And out of that 27, every important military officer for the North.
He said, in the North alone, when they went there, 27 Northern high-ranking politicians were all killed. My God, which kind of coup be that one? You know, fair. You hate the North. The North bad. I understand. They are bad people. We must tell ourselves who started this fight, who started this wayo. In the big Igbo now, look, Igbo, I don't want to say Igbo people, look. 1958, Oyibo say, I want to hand over this country to Igbo people prefer to form a government with the same north. They are loving. They can, you must enjoy it with the north. Nobody's leaving. Huh? Go for help. As you come bring our matter into this game. We know why because of you, we love Nigeria. I love Nigeria. Nigeria, we enjoy. You know, Peking we want change. He will say, I greet you. You will greet elders. Elders, you know, say that your papa. Because now is to get this trouble. You will say, I don't know why our people can't do this kind of thing. This kind of trouble, now they affect everybody. But how we go do it now? Make we live there. Our people wrong. We know. People might go down small. Okay, these ones, you know, they don't know, say, their people wrong for organizing a coup. Organizing a fucking coup. Every opportunity they want, make they deny the coup. He catch them. You deny the coup, say not be your brother. Who lead the coup? Your brother. Who do the killing? Your brother. Everyone do coup. Who now kill? Most especially the northern politicians. Who now open fire. You people have the guts to open fire on a prime minister of a country. And your brother was the president. Even though you want to organize a coup, and you said you are not aware that your brother. Everything about the coup, it was all lies. You can kill other people premier. You can kill your own premier first. You can kill the premier in Yoruba land. You can kill your own premier first. Okay, you want to deny? Okay, they didn't kill the premier in Benin in Midwest because it was Aniomama. Anioma that speak almost the same language with them. To them, they were supporting us to get our Midwest so that Anioma, they know Aniomama will be there. To them, that's the main reason why Ojukwu was invading our land. That it is theirs. That's what they were thinking. You could not kill your own. You were killing us. And you went as far to Lagos. Emmanuel Ifeanyi killed Tafawa Balewa, the very first prime minister from the north. You killed Ahmadu Bello from the north. You killed their own prime minister again, and you say that this will not fight back. My guy, the second coup, they have to fight. Look, you don't take these things like for joke. If any Igbo man, like anybody, you have to stand back for these people to know. You don't do this thing. You ask. Okay, when the president traveled to UK for checkup, he hand over power to the Senate They know the Senate President Igbo, Vice President Igbo, President Igbo, the head of police Igbo, head of military Igbo. They share power. And now Fulani they do the same. And now you know it bad. Now the same thing. You guys are the same. Now, let this man, their own brother, continue.
Now, if you want to organize a coup,
okay,
the very first person you kill is the commander-in-chief of the armed
forces.
The commander-in-chief of that armed forces was Namdad. He was not killed. Yes.
Wait. I told you people here, they tell you, Nnamdi Azikiwe was a ceremonial president. My guy, forget. The commander-in-chief of the armed forces was Nnamdi Azikiwe. Nnamdi Azikiwe is a very intelligent man. You might not like him. I don't like him because all those leaders, elders that, negotiate our freedom, I don't even know the reason why they agree. They're not good. I keep saying there are good people and bad people everywhere. I still believe we don't supposed to share countries. We're supposed to be their own. Yoruba did their own. They not everybody their own. All this Nigerian thing, Nigeria is too, go better because look at Nigeria. The thing that has to be. So all these are our elders. So that's the reason I respect. I'll continue with what you were saying. I respect people like Ahmadu Bello. You see, all these our freedom fighters. Ahmadu Bello was the best. You might say, why am I saying Ahmadu Bello again? Igbo man, not all Igbo, all these IPOB monkeys, they don't want to hear Ahmadu Bello. There is this video they circulate. Ahmadu Bello hate Igbo. It's a lie. Propaganda kill these people there. Ahmadu Bello did not hate anybody. He was fighting for the interest of his own people. Go and watch the full video. When Ahmadu Bello were, all these things Ahmadu Bello said, Igbo man were on top of everything in Nigeria. On top, all key positions. I have made several videos concerning that video. Don't let them deceive you with that Ahmadu Bello hate me. It's a lie. Play the full video. That man said, look, in this place, that man was, when he granted that interview, it was the premier in the north. He was talking about the north as a premier, the north and first. He was a premier in the north. In the north, the north voted for him, not me, not you. He was the premier. He said the north and first, not get a job first. The Oyibo man asked him, what about other, is it not one Nigeria? I said, yes. He did give my people job for the southeast, the way they are looking for job here. No, my people first. Nothing wrong when you say, give our people first. They have their own region. Go to your region. Go all these waka waka and start all these things. Go to your region. My region first. Look at the whole Nigeria. Did they share power with other tribes? When Iboma was the president, the vice president, the senate president, the head of police, the head of custom, the head of navy, when we just got independent, did they remember other tribes can hold any vital position? It's the truth. It is the gospel truth. So the man said, no, my people first in the north too. They now changed it as if he was talking about, hey, Nigeria fair. They can lie. They lie. This IPOB. In my life, I give them, I bow for their lie. When it comes to lying, I bow for them. These people lie too much. They can tell you this is not red. And then they get proof. This thing is not red. They cry, tell you, say, oh, it's not red. You go to clean eye, you go to clean your eyes. Don't be red. If Boma go there, it's not red. You go get proof. He go show you proof. See the proof. You not be red. He go give you. He go there. When he talking, go they cry. Go they cry. They talk. You yourself go see him. You know it is okay that you get problem for eye. Now you maybe now you get problem because you get affront somebody. You go to wonder. This is not red. Not to tell you how powerful this book can be when it comes to lying. I said it before here. I said, Nnamdi Azikiwe is not a foolish man. He was very smart. But not smart for progress. I would say smart for foolishness. Sorry. Smart for foolishness. Why is this? When the British asked them, it was 3 political parties. 2 political parties must join together to form a government. They would have formed a government with the South. Listen, I'm coming on. They would have formed a government with the South. Wait for Juku. Juku Lai. You are coming for Juku Lai now. Let us look. Right. Okay, look at it. See, my greatest political plunder, Michael Okpara. Look at him, Michael Okpara. This was the premier where they not kill their own premier. You can't say Nigeria bad. How people will sit down and think that others are fools? You come out. They have 4 premiers in Nigeria there. They were like the governor, like one governor, they rule the whole north. So if they powerful, if one governor is there for the whole north, he will be premier. So one governor would rule the whole southeast. So he would be powerful. One governor dey rule the whole Midwest. One governor the whole West. So he come before they record them premier. These guys, according to them, Nigeria bad. You just wake up from your bed. You go to the north, kill their premier there. Go to the Yoruba land, kill their premier there. For what reason exactly? And okay, the president, like two people, I power deal with for Nigeria. The president and the prime minister. You come out, you kill prime minister. You not kill your own brother. You say your own brother not there around. Your own brother, before he leave country, he hand over to vice president, senate president of Nigeria, another Igbo man. That one their office. You not kill him. No, no. If you hear from my mouth, it's like as if that's still not like me. Your own brother will talk. Wait, this man, he said, I shall regret to my dying day having taken part to advise Zeke not to form the government, not to form alliance with Chief Awolowo. Look at it. Look at it. This is the newspaper, not be we Duamo, nine them, nine brother. Single regret. I die no. After we don't know all these secrets, some Igbo fools go run around, they talk to my people anyhow. And see who they talk to. My Baba. Not go sleep too. Una not go sleep. Nobody go sleep. Where? Oh, look now. They're not saying make small pikin not do it like this. Or do it like this. Do them as you like. But you should grow long teeth if you like. Or grow long lip to cover it up. So you people really fucked up. You are not the first to start fighting for what you call it. And you are not going to be the last. Five of it doesn't make you insulting everybody. So let us continue with your brother. Was the commander-in-chief. The commander-in-chief. Azikiwe is not stupid. He formed government with the North so that he knows he will be the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. He knows.
Let us leave the people that organize the coup, because I've told you that the coup was initiated by Emmanuel Efagina and no other person.
We know that.
No other person. Mm-hmm. Now, how was this coup executed? The execution proper. Our fallout was that 27 Northerners were killed. 27. And out of that 27, every important military officer from the North died. Now, if you want to organize a coup, the very first person you kill is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The commander-in-chief of that armed forces was Nnamdi Azikiwe. He was not killed. Yes, he was outside Nigeria. But who told me that he was not informed that we were going to be able to travel outside Nigeria? But let us assume that was a coincidence. Under the system of government that we operate in, when he travels, power goes to the Senate President. The Senate President then was Wafori. So when Zik was aware, the President of Nigeria was the Senate President who was Wafori. Wafori was not killed. Now, you cannot organize a coup without killing the most important military officer. The most important military officer, who is the chief of staff, was Umunakwa Agui, who is an Igbo man. Umunakwa Agui was not killed. Now, Ojukwu was in Kano, in charge of the Atlas Brigade. Ojukwu was the Lieutenant Colonel then, a very senior officer. Ojukwu himself was not killed, but every officer from the North was killed. Now, there are other killings I cannot understand. Killing the Sultan of Sokoto. Sultan of Sokoto is a civilian. It's like you. Okay.
Wait. He said, when you want to do a coup, your target was the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Either you arrest him or kill him. That is going to be the target. He's the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. It means he controls the police. He controls the military. So, when we got our independence, Iboma was the commander-in-chief that controlled the police, controlled all the armed forces, all the forces that carry guns. And their brother was the head of police, their brother was the head of military, that means Nigeria was in their hands. After 50 years. I don't go forgive you now for life. Me, I don't go forgive you. I forgive Igbo, but now they cannot. How can your people put us in this pain? How you will come talk to me anyhow? When we never even be anything. We just do our own country. If they beat your papa, kill your mama during war, go carry your cry, go to cry for a boy. Or go to cry for Afaruku there. Bring that nonsense to us here. Because of our foolish people. Few fools. Because Nigeria bad, people lost their common sense. Because they use Nigeria bad till they push their Igbo supremacy for you. You don't get common sense to understand. Their brother is the one talking now. You organize a coup. All the top military officers in the north, I saw you massacre everybody. You come to the south, you leave your own. And you say it's not Igbo coup. That's the most deceptive, ridiculous talk. They will do something because they say, they chop the yam. Will they see the yam for their mouth? And they are not saying, not meal. It is your mouth. You see, they're not meal. Not meal. That's what these people were doing to us. And that is what made other southern tribe in the south fold their hands and say, imagine, before the same, he will say it, and we are coming, before Ojuku declared the Biafra, he killed somebody in the south. He killed Adakaburu. He killed Adakaburu. It was Ojuku they sent to go and kill them there. He will say it, he say it. It's what I've been saying here. They send him to go and kill Nigeria people. They must remain Nigeria. After 6 months, he declared Biafra. And he expects the same Nigeria people come and join him. And Nigeria said, no, you are your own. You are your own. You are your own. And after 50 years, the same group still telling the Nigeria people, not get right to talk, because your land is Biafra land. Now we go hear why. Now we hear why. Now in 2021, Oyibo cannot even colonize us again. Because of our fellow black monkeys. Now you want to tell us what we will call our land. Say we must be part of them. This will be funny. Not funny, well. Let this man confirm what I've been saying. Carry on.
It's not that with the wall of Onisha. So we had an Onisha man that organized the group against an Onisha man.
That's it.
This is the truth of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are so many stupid things that have been said about this coup. Mm-hmm. But the truth about it is that the people that organized the coup were evils. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they tell you that they wanted to organize the coup well after the coup to bring in a war to come and rule. Oh well, we don't know. We didn't hear that officially. That is speculation because you don't think that somebody will go and lay down his life to go and bring another person to come and rule. Mm-hmm. But let us presume that that's what he intended to do. There's no fact to substantiate or support that. It's a speculation. What we do know is that it was organized a coup. Let us be very frank about it. Because part of the things we are not honest with is that we don't want to accept this obvious fact that it was organized a coup. Because the person that initiated the coup was Emmanuel Ifadina, with the almost Nzogu was brought in by Yanu Foro, who is very good friend. Except for the Major Banjo that joined them, the rest were Igbos. Now, let us leave the people that organized the coup, because I've told you that the coup was initiated by Emmanuel Ifadina and no other person. No other person. Now, how was this coup executed? The execution proper. Our fallout was that 27 Northerners were killed. 27. And out of that 27, every important military officer from the North died. Now, if you want to organize a coup, the very first person you kill is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces.
Okay.
The commander-in-chief of that armed forces was Namdat Kiwa. He was not killed. Yes, he was outside Nigeria. But who told me that he was not informed that we were going to be able to travel outside Nigeria? But let us assume that was a coincidence. Under the system of government that we were operating, when he travels, power goes to the Senate president. The Senate president then was Nwafori. So when Zik was away, the president of Nigeria was the Senate president who was Nwafori. Nwafori was not killed. Now, you cannot organize a coup without killing the most important military officer. The most important military officer, who is the chief of staff, was Umunakwa Agui-Ironsi, who is an Igbo man. Umunakwa Agui-Ironsi was not killed. Now, Ojukwu was in Kano, in charge of the Atlas Brigade. Ojukwu was the lieutenant colonel then, a very senior officer. Ojukwu himself was not killed, but every officer from the north was killed. Now, there are other killings I cannot understand. Killing the Sultan of Sokoto. Sultan of Sokoto is a civilian. It's like you organize a coup and go and kill governor of Abia State, or you go and kill governor of Sokoto State. What does somebody who is the governor of the northern region have to do with the killing or organizing a coup? Arrest him and put him in a prison. But you did not kill only Sultan of Sokoto. You killed the Sultan and killed the Ahmadu Bello. You killed the Sadwana and killed the wife. You killed the wife and shot the wife in the stomach to kill the child, to kill the unborn baby. You killed the two of the secretaries. So I cannot understand this killing. And if you want to be honest with it, we have to be honest to the point, to the fact that this killing was premeditated. Let us assume it's a coincidence too, because Zik traveled outside is a coincidence. Let us say this killing is still a coincidence. Now, after killing these northern people, ndị Igbo form wee kwuru ugwu Hausa and started mocking the Hausa. Ewu neba alaluma, ewu neba. That was the music that we used to mocking these people. This was what led them to mutiny. They got angry and rebelled and started killing. Now, other things that happened. I want somebody listening to me to explain to me if in the history of mankind such a thing has ever happened. Not organized coup. The Senate president, who was one for his, put a call across to Nnamdi that he wants to hand over power to Umunakwa Agui-Ironsi. Umunakwa Agui-Ironsi called one for his, and they reached an understanding to me. They meet, organize a press conference. The president of Nigeria, who was the president of Australia, who was standing for this, handed over power to Johnson, Umunakwa Agui-Ironsi. I want somebody to tell me where on earth do you see somebody assuming power without any form of administrative function, without any form of procedure? Somebody calling from us and give you power. Let us assume that this is a coincidence. Umunakwa became president of Nigeria.
Listen. What this man is saying is this. He said, never in history, you are not the one that organized school. The boys that organized the coup did not kill Ojukwu. If Ojukwu was not aware, they killed all the top military officers. Ojukwu was the top military officer in the north. They did not kill Ojukwu in the north when they went there. He is saying, how can you say Agui-Ironsi is not the organizer of the coup? And they just call him and give him power. You are not the organizer of the coup. He said never in history. Agui-Ironsi organized that coup. That is what I've been saying.
And they formed the unitary government. Because some of the things we don't want to tell ourselves is that we, Igbos, have a greater blame in the situation Nigeria finds itself today. That is why we are calling this conference. Because there are certain things we have to do. We have to heal the land and stop this romanticism and madness that people.
Igbo, when they say you should blame Nigerians, they said they are the people who are supposed to be blaming for the suffering in Nigeria today. That is the truth. When people like us talk, when I talk, they say, hey, no. It is because of we, the wounded civilian family, we so much believe it's only the truth that has set us free. That's the reason why people sometimes, they don't, what we say to them, we are fighting them. Sometimes we are too harsh when it comes to telling the truth. That's the reason why they don't want to hear it. And you can never be saved without the truth. They need to, you are the one, you are part of the cause of the problem in Nigeria. And you can't be playing the victim card. That's the reason why that's the reason I was telling you the richest state in Nigeria and their GDP in the beginning. I was telling you the richest state and their GDP.
Who are going around carrying propaganda, telling us for the federal and state advertisement. Now, one woman why we don't became the president of Nigeria for the unitary government. Remember that before the coming of Umona University, Nigeria had a confederate status, which is what we are asking for today. Nigeria was a confederation. The North were in the North, the South were in the South, the Southeast were Southeast. That is how Nigeria was divided. There was nothing like military government. Power was so concentrated at the center. Everybody. The Southeast was in charge up to River State. That is the structure of Nigeria. Our own brother, who's my brother, who is your brother, Johnson Umunakwagun Johnson, pulled down this confederate status that was existing in Nigeria. Somebody who is still alive, Professor Ben Mwabeze. He called Professor Ben Mwabeze. Ben Mwabeze wrote the Constitution.
Any one of you who still listen, who insults their people for either the Kanwa and this group of Igbo, your life will, in fact, it will not go well for now, our generation. Now, a lack of education is not excuse for now, because we have been crying for you to change your ways. You know how to change. It is no longer lack of education, because we are giving the education. And you still attack me. You still don't want to hear. You are going to go down with these people if you don't change your ways now. You don't make a U-turn now. They put us in pain. Their own people put us in this mess. Those Igbo then taught the Fulani. Really, they taught the Fulanis. Not just the Fulani, the Northerners. That was the reason. Their own brother said it. They will regret. The first premier said, I will regret being part of the people, one of the people that advised Zeke not to form government with their fellow Souths. They went up north. What? I don't know how people reason. If you don't want to talk, you said the Nigeria don't teach history. We are teaching history now. It is the past that is making you behave the way you do. Let's talk about the past. How are you going to solve today's problem if you don't talk about it? Boy, we should not talk about the past. For Igbo man, this group of Igbo, not all Igbo, come and telling me one Portuguese name. It's my land is part of his Portuguese name. No, my guy, we will collect your own land. You don't get land for there. Now go to Israel. Now Israel you come from. You monkeys. Go to Israel. You don't get land for there. One is a man that time called me vomiting nonsense. It's a man, no. He's saying that they said Igbos in Edo. It's a man. Your own state. You can't even defend your state because of waiting. Because of the nonsense these IPOB people are vomiting. Must you listen to their nonsense? They force their stupid propaganda for your ear. Not you go carry your laptop, carry phone, go to watch them. My guy, the course we place on them, you will share from the course. Because not be person force you. People are propaganda. Can't you wait? Whatever they say, now in mouth they talk up. Say the one with me I talk. Why must you believe him alone? You share it. Guy, Igbo land there across the bridge. And Igbo where they Lagos, where they Kaduna, they go relocate. For instance, when Igbo not even do this thing, make we not play. I say they can't generalize them. Igbos are waking up. Some Igbos not the Igbo man they talk to. So make we not generalize them. Some will come here and say, why you the trouble Igbo? I know the trouble. Now you are the trouble. You represent Igbo. You represent Igbo, you know they kill your traditional ruler. You know they fry your people. They put them for fire, they fry them, they chop. Now you be the first to start freedom fighting. But then I do freedom fighting, they don't fry human being chop. Martin Luther King, all of them, you know, we wear for now. You know, not going to start them. Whenever I do this war, you don't fry your fellow human being. Now, the other day, they carry human being head, they pound, like, pounded yam for mortar. And they do sham for body. So you want to take life, kill human being, take your life by force. When they come life, because I believe in God, when that man where you kill, they come this life. Because in Benin, with the feel say your spirit. In spirit, he tell God say, now in spirit he heard you want to fortify, you want to make you stay alive. You want to do sham for God for body. If mama born out for you to kill, say do sham for God for body, make them not kill you. You people are mad people. For you to think you can kill your fellow human being, say do sham, make you know that. You kill fellow human being. You all this is about sham. You want to kill a human being for you to stay alive. You must you must die, follow the person you want to kill. Our leader. See the handiwork of your leader. Small group where you say great. Look at my life. Upon all the ranting. They carry and that they see how you doing right. Upon all the bragging. They just do like this, they just bring out over here. And some idiots still get the ghost. Because they say, nah, they can't. All these animals. Those are the people they chop human being. Now those ones they chop human being. Arrest them all. Pack all of them, arrest them. On the zoo. Give them zoo treatment. You don't see that day where they say they never give them food. My fellow Igbo man, I ain't come out. DSS boss, Peter Inanaya. Now he say that they give her 3 rations. He said they're not they give her more. Now they're not they set for more there. Now, manage beans. Now they can. Your eye will clear. I will clear. We're supposed to celebrate because we don't dismantle now. You can't get ahead again. Small power where they just give now. Where people call even they support us small. See as now rubbish, just like your ancestor rubbish Nigeria and destroy everything. Look at your group. Small power just enter on our brain from fighting for Biafra. Enter Edo Kingdom story, Yoruba Kingdom story. Everywhere Daraba. This one story. Yoruba history. We take concern my story, concern your Biafra. This one story. You get that land. My land, you go kill on there. The content you say they get one kingdom where they call Iri. There is nothing like Iri. There was never a kingdom called Iri. They go put down for me this thing for Google. Liars. They come for that Iri thing on that day. I know many things about Iri. You cannot use Iri. There is nothing like Iri. Now pass through. When I come from Sudan now. I don't want to be like say they attack Igbo self. This IPOP. I know there still be Igbos anyway, but some Igbos are waking up. So maybe we encourage these ones. Because we already talk and say by June next year they will banish them. We post them, we say by June next year, them will banish these people. Come out for Igbo land. By June next year. IPOP. All this their power that they do now, they go. We go talk here. 2022, we go talk here. Not be say as some people say I talk. I'm saying I not be any. I'm just saying with the way things they go. If you fail, and I just talk, I not say God tell me or I dream. See I'm but with the way things are going, now just talk. And some people pick up talk. I know look, pastor, I don't know anything. Just me so with the night politics, just as it being okay. If it happen. This kind of thing, not be that kind of say, oh, the guy talk out. I said there was going to be like this thing going to be like this. I see it in vision. Now, me, I know even remind me a vision. I don't get vision. I don't dream anything. It's just the way that they do it now. So that one is by the way. Let us continue with this.
So unitary constitution. And Roman took the constitution that Ben and Wabet gave him and applied for Nigeria.
Okay.
For some people who are telling me today that the constitution we have is 1999 constitution, the people did not approve, the people will not talk. I want somebody to tell me where on earth you know before you get a constitution, people, I speak as an authority in certain field. I have, by the special grace of God, I read business administration, I read economics, and I read law. I'm reading law.
What this man is saying, they say 1999 constitution, and like this, 1990. If they try to tell you now, say, the one with your brother around 1966, who in there? They accuse people say they write ordinary constitution. The constitution not be say, say they don't write am well, now the one we favor them. Would they ask you now, when una brother, single-handedly brought down the regional story, who in talk to? I'm gonna go insult to my brother first. Call his name out. Whether he wrong, make we talk out. Who in there? Now this guy they try to tell them. Constitution. Not the, when they read Nigeria constitution, they will tell you as I made it. They are made the one with your brother writes. It's a disgrace for any Edu man, Igbo man. You allow Igbo to come and use you. If you don't know anything, no come, maybe we teach you. Be proud of who you are. They say Nigeria bad, so they say they want to go. Me, I love her. Because of say you want to go, now me, I love her. Every day, you want to go. Me not the go. And even as you talk and as you go, me, I not the go. What's up? You go fear you. You go not there. Yeah, I'm here. Don't ballet. They see me at the call. They arrange. What they say, do say make we like do big go way us. Like do people just say make they go crazy for them. Arrange everybody. Arrange. Then you get where they go get power now to go they carry this get their power. They not be say big. You see them all these people where they do anyhow. Now you know see for their region there. All these boys where they do this thing. Now for their region there, when in a time for the Kano court, they will wear suits go and say, they're the same people. All these ones they see for courts, they do it now the Kano. Now the same people where they do fight for where they enforce the tattoo. Now the same people. This is like this and they be different. Oh, because of the charm and the way that they look, they tie their hair. Now the same people. All this way they see for as they say now the same way they do the killing, as you see. They go tie suit that day, tie this thing, constant. Who will come? Let them show us the day come Abuja. They are how you want. Make them dress as the thing is dressed. They enforce the system to make them come Abuja. Whether they go house. Try it. They will know for me they do.
So called one for you, and I reach an understanding to me. They meet, organize a press conference. The president of Nigeria, who was the president of Senegal, who was standing before this, handed over power to Johnson. I want somebody to tell me where on earth do you see somebody assuming power without any form of administrative function, without any form of procedure, somebody calling from us and giving power. Let us assume that this is a coincidence. Umunako became president of Nigeria and they formed the unitary government because some of the times we don't want to tell ourselves is that we, the Igbos, have a greater blame in the situation Nigeria finds itself today. That is why we are calling this conference, because there are certain things we have to do. We have to heal the land and stop this semanticism and madness that people are going around carrying propaganda, telling us for their personal and safety aggrandizement. Now, when Omonakwa became the president of Nigeria from the unitary government, remember that before the coming of Omonakwa, Nigeria had a confederate status, which is what we are asking for today. Nigeria was a confederation. The North were in the North, The South were in the South. The Southeast were Southeast. That is how Nigeria was divided. There was nothing like military government. Power was so concentrated at the center. Everybody, the Southeast was in charge up to the River State. That is the structure of Nigeria. Our own brother, who is my brother, who is your brother, Johnson Umonakwa Johnson, pulled down this Confederate status that was existing in Nigeria. Somebody who is still alive, Professor Ben Nwabeze. He called Professor Ben Nwabeze. Ben Nwabeze wrote the Constitution, Unitary Constitution, and Umonakwa Johnson took the Constitution that Ben Nwabeze gave him and applied it for Nigeria. But some people who are telling me today that the constitution we have is 1999 constitution, the people did not approve, the people will not talk. I want somebody to tell me where on earth you know before you get a constitution, people. I speak as an authority in certain fields. I have, by the special grace of God, I read business administration, I read economics, and I read law. I'm reading law. So I speak as an authority in certain fields. I know jurisprudence, how constitution came in another country. I want to talk country like Italy, that the president was so messed up because somebody said, could you take control of this country? And Mussolini came in. So Nigerian constitution came in the way of constitution of other people, other countries came in. Now, what am I saying to avoid digression is that dismantled confederation in Nigeria. So we have to apply wisdom to it. Because when you go and tell the man from the southwest, the man from the south side, no, Nigeria has to be restructured. First, try to tell him we have made a mistake by pulling down the confederation that was in Nigeria. But because things did not work for everybody, now let us do it a different way. Stop applying sentiment to facts that are critically clear, to facts that every Tom Dick.
When you want to work with your brother in the south, southwest or south, you have to come to them and say, your brother, what your brother did was wrong. Not to be coming here, we are the children of God. You can't just beat me. You the grace. In fact, we will beat you as we beat your papa, your mama. Since you want to do like your mama and your papa, you let them know. It was in the house. We are not talking to you. Now, that's the same problem all of us take. These monkeys in your land. I played a video of Senator Ndume. You know why I played that video? This starter. He make it clear. You carry this Boko Haram say they are repented and say human rights. What about the people they are killing? What about the people they have rendered homeless? IDP camps everywhere. When you see this Boko Haram finish them up, that's what he said. He's from the north. He's from Borno State. Where you catch ESN people. Finish them. I don't even know why they are taking that. It's part of the idea. Finish them off. One finish here. Why are you arresting these animals? All these people they are cooking now, they are eating now somewhere in their butchers. Did they care if they have human rights? Or those people where they kill not get human rights? That's the reason I said Nigeria, Buhari made. You make this guy, somebody commit sin in the north, commit crime in the north. Arrest this guy. I don't arrest them. You know? I don't know. Arrest somebody who kidnap people, students in the north. They'll be demanding for money. And you come and tell us he repented this, he repented that. And that is the reason why they cannot behave the way they do. When they do whatever they like. They'll come and tell you, see, Buhari not beat their own, or they can't arrest their own. Why not arrest this one? I think we do this one. Arrest them. That's it. That's the beginning. That's the reason we all are suffering in Nigeria. Well, we have a president who don't want to call speed, a fair president. If all these monkeys, they call Boko Haram and all those bandits, they are dealing with them. When you try it, you think they can have the guts to be saying, he created his own security network inside Nigeria. He had the guts to show them and say, you see there, they are put with their blue berets. Give them AK-47. It is because we have a president who don't know what he's doing. If Nigeria doing things right, if he tried by now, look at Samuel Abba threatening to Inadikano was in Nigeria saying he will go to Abuja and call the president. It is because the fucking president, Buhari have failed. If a president, look at what is happening. Forget Nigeria. We should talk about Nigeria now. You know, if Nigeria is only doing what is right, Nigerian government is doing what is right. By now, Lala Mohammed will be sacked. They will impeach Buhari by now. Nigeria is a fake country. If not, all these things that's happening will not happen. So we don't want to go to Nigerian problem. Nigeria, you talk about Nigeria problem, they will break. Just want to tell these monkeys that if you want, that's their brother saying it now. You think we in the South, we are fools? We are not fools. When you want to come to me and say, it is you people did not join our people during the war. When I can't join. So start with, now we beat you now we beat your papa during the war. No. Now we they rule Nigeria during the war. No. When they do the coup, una see us there. No. When they hand over this country to una we be the Wasubia. Una see us there. No. Not be una invade our land. Una come our land, invade them. Ojuku come, he carry flag come, he carry name come. He say, hey, Robo Chekri, this is your flag. This is not your flag. This is your name now. Is that not what you people did to us? So all these Midwestern family people like Bini, that one no, you don't make una sad. Their pikin they come now, they come say Elohim, they carry the same Biafra, they stop you for here. And they listen to them, they insult your own people for that nonsense. For invading our land. Igbo must apologize. We don't even need an apology. Enjoy Nigeria. But when you are preaching Biafra, apologize for stepping your feet. Because when they do the coup, we are not there. When I sign amalgamation, we are not there. When they hand over that country to you, we are not there. You don't dare it. You now see we are the best. When you see me at the top, all these things I know they take out for joke. Because I know these things. I know these things. I know how it works. I read political science. When you talk about politics, we know these things. You don't invade my land. You kill the northern politicians. A prime minister from the north. The premier from the north. Now they say no, we walk. They retaliate immediately. That makes the North intelligent. You retaliate immediately. When you discover this school was one side, the Yoruba people, they do their mumu there, they look there. Yoruba mumu, but they don't have any right. I don't care their him for coming to Yoruba land to kill your premier without killing Michael Opara first. Yoruba supposed to, thank God, Yoruba do well. For Yoruba to let them know. You don't step your feet on you. They stop them at all. They stop them at all. No, that is what I call intelligent. And Obemudia and all the do military. We say no. A guy will not eat anybody. You go, as you spread your bed, I go lie on top. Come here, how they cry. All the some social media. They talk nonsense, they insult your people. They laugh now because I don't go school. I go school. I don't know anything. Sometimes they call and say, Umuada. What is the Umuada? Umuada na Igbo language. Na Igbo you dey speak. So more you do where you get them now, say you want turn to do. They say no. They say, some idiots say, you know how many people don't die for Biafra? So because there are people who die for Biafra, now they say they deceive you, now say they don't carry the name you do. Now you are okay, you will be, do way. Now your people die for Biafra. Why you will carry the name where their people die for? So you are all mumus. Yeah. Now they put us for this mess. Tell them, one Nigeria until they learn. Now one Nigeria. You think all this our mama, all this our papa in those days, The Niger Delta you see the man. This man will say it. Let me leave him. May he do the talking. Go brainwash. When they say I be the second in charge, we hand over the Igbos to federal government of Nigeria. See them. They're from Niger Delta. When he die, the people say, "No, bring the dead body, come home." People not just throw away when he die. The people, now we not bring them. Since he say he want follow them, just carry. Maybe he will carry out. They not bring the dead body here. Now so people think the discipline traitor. People not bad. That's make I make this thing clear. We go continue. Igbo people not bad as they talk. You know, when they insult us, they'll say everybody for Benin, now all of us bad. But if you check what they call check and balance, what will we do you? Now we will give you Biafra. No. We get the power. No. My governor, now your governor. No. My Oba, now your Oba. No. Okay. Why you they insult my people? Now what you have put during the war? And for that, you go hear them. You go, why? When they call one fella, they call wine. You go hear wine. Wait. Not be all Igbo bad. Make a break down. You see that war, where they see them go. I can tell you, 60% of Igbo support Ojukwu. Some support Ojukwu ignorantly. 60% of Igbo support Ojukwu ignorantly. Okay. 40% did not support Ojukwu. 40% did not. During the war, I have been saying it. Igbos were hiding their sons inside city, inside farm. Make Ojukwu not carry them by force go war. Okay. You think I'm lying? Because if people, where they hide their children, they don't want to make them carry them go. I mean, they don't support the war. They don't support the war. Now, then all the top politicians in Igbo land did not support the war. Then, so it was Ojukwu type of Igbo. You know that we have different kinds of Igbo. Ojukwu types of Igbo. Now he went to that war. Okay. Listen to this man again.
Just organized scheme. The Senate president, who was one for to put a call across to that he wants to hand over power to Umunakwa Agriculture. Umunakwa Agriculture called one for and I reach an understanding to me. They meet organize a press conference. The president of Nigeria, who was the president of Senegal, who was standing before this, handed over power to Johnson Umunakwa Agriculture. I want somebody to tell me, where on earth do you see somebody assuming power without any form of administrative function, without any form of procedure? Somebody calling from us and give you power. Let us assume that this is a coincidence. Umunakwa became president of Nigeria and they formed the unitary government because some of the things we don't want to tell ourselves is that we Igbos have a greater blame in the situation Nigeria finds itself today. That is why we are calling this conference. Because there are certain things we have to do. We have to heal the land and stop this semanticism and madness that people are going around carrying propaganda, telling us for their personal and safety aggrandizement. Now, when Umunakwa became the president of Nigeria from the unitary government, remember that before the coming of Umunakwa, Nigeria had a confederate status, which is what we are asking for today. Nigeria was a confederation. The north were in the north, the south were in the south, the southeast were southeast. That is how Nigeria was divided. There was nothing like military government. Power was so concentrated at the center. Everybody, the southeast was in charge up to River State. That is the structure of Nigeria. Our own brother, who's my brother, who is your brother, Johnson Umonakwagu Johnson, pull down this Confederate status that was existing in Nigeria. Somebody who is still alive, Professor Ben Nwabeze. He called Professor Ben Nwabeze. Ben Nwabeze wrote the Constitution, Unitary Constitution, and Umonakwagu Johnson took the Constitution that Ben Nwabeze gave him. And for some people who are telling me today that the Constitution we have is the 1999 Constitution, the people did not approve, the people will not talk. I want